Well, today's morning session went well. I did stream it here live on YouTube. You can always watch it live at 8:20 a.m. Central Time, so make sure you subscribe and come hang out in my streams. But on the morning session, the markets were coming to the downside, yanking pretty nicely, and was able to execute off of that. So let's go ahead and get into the stream recap and go over what happened. All right, what do we got going on today, huh? Nas is basically flat. 0.4% down. Didn't really do anything on the overnight session. ES didn't really do anything on the overnight session. Let's look at news for the day. Nothing. Opening up inside value area. Market opens in 10 seconds, but I mean, it's totally choppy. So what we're looking at is value area high at 900, value area low at 750, 150 point range. Opening up right at point of control, basically. Figure out what happens. Maybe we get a little expansion to the upside. Delta looks kind of interesting. Markets are open. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Top Step is running at 30% off every month that you're in the combine and 50% off resets for the next week or so. But they didn't run a Black Friday special, and so this is their holiday special. So if you're interested in that, it's the pinned link up at the top. 630 looks interesting, but I feel like the 710 might be a little bounce spot. Putting in some volume here at least. And it's the first time we've seen, I guess we've seen it a few times. A little more consolidation as opposed to just a straight up move. I'm gonna take the long here. I like that we're starting to see it's a little premature potentially. We're starting to see a little bit of life, but I like this level on the daily, so I want to take it. Putting in some decent volume at 10. I don't think that's point of control yet. Oh, it is. Also point of control now at that level as well. At 10, we've been talking about that since pre-market, so we'll see if we get a bounce out of this or not. It's obviously at least the point of interest for people. There's a bunch of volume being conducted down here. And we're seeing some buyers. Looking at 30 as an exit purely from volume. We didn't have a whole lot of volume on this move to the downside. It was pretty quick. So I think as soon as we pop 20, basically, the rotation up to 30 should be pretty fast. So that's what I'm looking for as an exit. ES trying to flip green. Nas flips green at 23. Testing the -2 standard deviation, putting some volume at 25. ES flipped green and pushing pretty nicely. And I'm out. Nice. Happy with that trade. Very happy with that trade, actually. 325, a little over, so at 16 points. 16 points on the Nas. The ES pushing very nicely. I probably would have been a little bit more inclined to hold that had the ES gotten volume down here as well. But the NAS getting all that volume and it being that daily level, daily wick that I was talking about. We're also not really seeing like a huge skyrocketing in Delta. I mean, there's a very decent possibility that I just bought the low of the day potentially. But I'm down to just take my points out because the possibility of us continuing down is just as high. I mean, at the end of the day, we've been trending down all morning. So like, I'm not going to try and bottom tick something and hold it all day.